Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Quill is Bad at Draft in Magic the Gathering Arena. Although this run's not too bad, we went 3-0, then lost twice in a row, then won this one. So we're at 4-2. I mean, we've got a winning record right now. This could be very, very, very short, or who knows? We'll go into infinite range. Yeah. Actually, before I queue up. Nope, too late. We got in. As I said, before I queue up, I wonder if I should make a tweak to my deck. Durr. I got time, I gotta think. This is interesting. I mean, I guess, you know, turn 2, turn 3, you don't get, and then on turn 4, we equip both. You know, that's sort of a thing. I don't like the pacing, but I do like the fact that we could theoretically have a flyer with 2 bows equipped. Alright, I will keep that. Well, the tempo's going to be really bad because we're on the draw. We'll be a little bit dependent on hopefully drawing something that can maybe speed things up. Even just drawing a Soul Mender early would be nice, especially with the Angel of Vitality. Do. Oh, mulligan down to 6. Since I don't have a turn 1 play, I may as well Evolving Wild. Next. I'll wait until the end of his turn to use it. Hide what our color is as long as possible. I don't think that matters much in this particular case, but in theory, that's what we should be doing. Blood Burglar. Man, oh man. Okay, that's fine. And we'll be going for an island, because we don't have any sources of that. And effectively with Evolving Wilds, we've effectively got a 38-card deck. That's one of the things that makes it so strong. So we'll just put that into play and do nothing with it right now. Which, you know, gives him extra time to plan around it and maybe, you know, destroy it or something, but we sort of have no choice if we want to be able to cast stuff. Oh, shit. I think we've already lost, you guys. I think we've already lost. If he attacks the Blood Burglar, do I sack the Angel Vitality? I don't think I can. Well, he's flying, like, I don't know, blocker. But I guess I can always put the Heart-Piercing Bow on the Octoprophet instead? I can't block this, but we'll stop it from growing. Wow, no, because there's too much lifelink. I think we can just accept the fact that at this point we've already lost to a superior deck. We can start killing everything else with the bow. Maybe I'll keep the angel alive. It's the only possibility. If I lose the angel, we're just going to get run over, period. There's some sort of YOLO where maybe if we keep the angel alive, we can somehow recover here. Although it feels extremely unlikely. Especially since the second, if it wasn't for the second lifelink. But yeah, so what I need to do here is drop a land, drop another bow, equip you, attack, do that at least. But the problem is the Aerialist can grow again, because he can attack with a Chaplain here. Next turn I can kill the Chaplain, but I'm still going to have to deal with the fact that it's going to be a 5/6 flyer on the board. Unless he stops attacking for some reason, but that would be pretty dumb. He should just be beating me down with the Aerialist. If I draw the card that lets me exile something, well, I won't have enough mana to do it all in one turn, but it might be a way. Maybe he'll just disconnect. That's what I'm going to rely on, you guys. I mean, it's our this would be our third loss. So I kind of want to keep going just to see here, but I can't imagine a universe in which we can do anything. I can't imagine any draw that saves us right now. No, that ain't it. I think we just have to GG. I can't stop the flyer. Even if I can, I mean, so I can stop the chaplain from being able to do damage to me. I suppose I could put down the Octoprophet. Although it'll still grow it. But I don't have a way to remove this. Okay, well, we do have a turn. Okay. That's Octoprophet. Let's see everything that we can maybe see. No, the gate's not going to help us. So we'll put those both at the bottom. I guess we'll Evolving Wilds. Suppose I could have wilded first to thin out one extra island from the deck before we scryed. Especially since if we'd left something on top and an Evolving Wild, we would have reshuffled it. Wow, yeah, that would have been really bad if I had just left it be. He's got more life gain. Oh, man. His life gain mechanic is stronger than my life gain mechanic. Although maybe we'll... Oh! I didn't realize there was a glyph you could light up over there. Oh, neat. And I can't imagine a way for us to not lose this game. Well, Aerial Assault, actually. Should really put 2 of those in there. See, if I'd taken the time to redo stuff. To redo my deck a little, tweak it. Put in the second Aerial Assault, probably would have been the way. Okay, you're not going to attack there, which is fine. Okay, that is not the Aerial Assault. So I am just dead, because I can't block his flyer. Okay. Concede. Dun, 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 dun. I think I am learning with the draft, though. It's one of those, it's like, draft is very hard to intuit. And again, since I don't really know the card pool that well, that does make it harder. Let's see what was in the pack. I mean, we got half our gems back, and of course we still earned cards from the draft itself. Marauding Raptor. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less? Really? Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under control, Marauding Raptor deals 2 damage to it. If a dinosaur is dealt damage this way, Marauding Raptor gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn. Okay, alright, that's interesting. Just to fill time, let's do a rank here. Just as an anti-spoiler for the video. Right, so the video doesn't look like it's only like 6 minutes long or something. Bum, 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 na, na, na. So really, the big question mark with this deck is mostly, am I going to face aggro, and is he going to have like the perfect draw? I have no counters in my opening hand, but I mean I have fast stuff, and we've got the Opter redraw, so I'll keep that. An island. Well, it's not going to be aggro. I never seem to go first though. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to play the Spectral Sailor so I can get on the board and not get countered. Cynic Flash, I mean, mostly I'm going to be playing stuff on someone else's turn all the time. The fact that it paused there means he has a 1-cost thing. Yeah, so he's probably playing Flash as well. But if I'd waited... Oh no! Planes. What is he playing then? I'm going to say no block. Oh, okay. Just a bunch of blue flyers and stuff. Yeah, I have to get something else down. I want to get down the Cutthroat as quickly as possible here and try to get some tempo into this. Yeah. What I'm going to want to do here, if he attacks with the Fairy Miscreant, I want to block so that I kill it before he draws more Fairy Miscreants and starts drawing a bunch of cards. Or that's going to happen. Okay. Well, we let it resolve, that's for sure. The question is, do I bounce the eagle back to his hand? No, because I don't have a counter. Because I could bounce it, then block the miscreant and kill it. But he'll just be able to cast it again next turn. So we're going to eat it. I suppose we can always just do this again next, you know, in the future. We'll take the damage down. We'll get down the Cutthroat. Get our own version of Tempo maybe started. That was probably... Well, maybe not. I was going to say, probably a mistake. I should have gotten down the Temple of Mystery. But we do actually have a lot we could do with this much mana. Because I can borrow and Sailor. And that's not too shabby. There, he did get the other Fairy Miscreant. Which is unfortunate. So there's not really going to be a way for me to kill both and prevent him from drawing cards if he has others. Well, I mean, I will have to get a little tempo back on my side. I will have to bounce you. And since there's not much sense in clearing the fairies, I will go and just deal with the Sailor one-to-one here, just to stop the bleeding a little bit. I was going to say, though, he does have 2 mana untapped, and he's sort of, like, presented a possibility here. Yeah! Okay, that's what he saved, although this is actually a good time to let that go. That's actually quite nice. Because later on, that spell's going to be more powerful. I could put down a Sailor, but I think the thing to do is actually going to be to opt here and try to get some shit going. That might save us somehow. I'm going to say no to the breeding pool. Because just drawing... although, this will be drawn by the opt. You know what? Never mind. I will do this because there's a possibility we'll draw... Nope. Something that'll save us, but we won't. Do I still want a breeding pool here? I think yes, because it gives us quite a few different plays that we can have. Do I want to attack? You'd have to sacrifice 3 dudes. You know what? I think the answer is no. We'll just wait for the Cutthroat to get a bit more powerful. Hope that he can't just, like, kill it, you know, through something. This is constructed, so there's a lot more threat. I have literally never played against this deck once. You know, I'm up to, what, Platinum here? Yeah, you are going to draw 2 cards. I can't counter it, so I guess that's going to happen. You know, I've gotten all the way to Platinum and I've never run into someone playing this particular deck. Okay, you don't have enough mana to put down your buff dude, but I guess you don't need it right now. I think we just let this through. I'm not going to want to block with the Borrower. A Sailor maybe, but it's not going to be that much damage. I'm going to let it through here. A little bit of chump blocking available. I'll put you down. I will do that. I mean, we have the Once Upon a Time. I'm going to start to attack with the ground guy. We'll let it go through. He won't have lethal, though. So we can bounce one and block one with a Sailor. You know, depending on what he's doing. We'll put down the Sailor first, assign our blocks, and see if he casts something. And I don't mind sacrificing the Brazen Borrower as well. Declare your attackers. What you got? Okay. We'll pass the blockers. Actually... Fair enough. I don't like being here without counter spells. I think I Once Upon a Time here? I mean, I can put down a Borrower, but... This doesn't keep me alive. I mean, the Sailor doesn't really either. Yeah, but sorta. You know what? I don't really need the big token generator. Because I can just keep doing this. I mean, he can chump block there. I'm going to leave this card in my hand. Because right now I have enough mana to cast Petty Theft and the Brazen Borrower. And I can't do... Well, I suppose... Actually, if I play that... But I don't want to take damage. You know what? With that in mind, actually do play it. Put it in untapped so it's available for later. Okay. Okay, you are going to block. Which I'm fine with. Because I'm mostly in, like, desperate trying to stay alive mode here. So, we are going to let that resolve. He's going to declare his attackers. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to do my draw. But we're going to bounce you. He's going to be able to recast that, but, I mean, what are you going to do? Do I want to put down the Brazen Borrow and block with it? No, I'll probably save it to block that later on. Well, I'll put it down anyway, because I may as well. But I'm not going to block with it. Like, he knew what was in my hand. There's no secret there. Does suck that I couldn't use that for a draw. Keep that in my hand as a bluff. Nope, don't. What's he got in his hand? Whatever he's... Oh, interesting. Okay. I was gonna say, depending on what he's got in his hand, he might want to let it go and try to hope for a kill, but he doesn't know what I have in my hand. Other creatures you control with flying have indestructible. Well... keep both in my hand as kind of a bluff. Yeah, right. Of course, he's indestructible, so doesn't do anything. I think I'm checkmated here. Did I go through and not... Did I not draw a single counterspell? What the shit, man? Well, obviously I have to block. I have no choice. And you have lifelink? Yeah. My only hope is to... Well, I've got nothing. I was gonna say, if I could bounce it and counter it, but I can't. And he's got too much shit down. Yeah, alright. We'll concede there. Let's do one more, just to make the video seem a lot longer. Plus, I'm a little salty that we, you know... But that happened. How did we not draw a single counter? One thing I don't like about Simic Flash is that if you're having to sacrifice your Spectral Sailors like that, There's really no system that you have to generate more cards, which you kind of need because you can sort of run out of steam here. But I don't think I had a choice. Maybe I could have kept my sailors alive earlier on. Although there's very rarely a turn where I would have had the mana to... I don't like how little land I've got here. But we've got a 1 and a couple of 2s, so we'll do that. We have no green either, which is kind of rough. And we're against knights, so, you know, we're going to need some speed. That is really unhelpful. Well, I'm not going to block with this guy, so I may as well just go ahead and attack. That is really unhelpful as a draw. Holy shitbag. We do have Cancel Vantress to get, like, it's not card advantage, but card quality kind of thing with the Scry. As opposed to a draw, but... What are you saving your mana for? You're just gonna shock him? You're gonna Bone Crush him. Wait, okay. Alright, we finally got some green. Now, if he just wants to pump his Ebon Legion here... Oh, he didn't. You know, he could have done it so that he would be able to do 4 damage and then get a perk here. Yeah, let's go ahead and quench that. So, if we get a green land, and we did not, I was going to say we're going to be fine. But we did not, so I don't know if we will be. If we had, it would have been amazing, because we'd all be set up for a big Night Pack Ambusher. We'll just, I could, once upon a time now, to grab a land and put into play now, as opposed to at the end of the turn. There's nothing I can save my mana for. The only thing is, it would show him that I can't do anything else. I think I will, though. That is not green land, though. We really need a green land to show up in the Once Upon a Time. So yeah, he knows I'm tapped out. Well, that's not true. I have 2. He doesn't know that there's nothing I can do. That's true. Attack again. I suppose I could opt now. Because again, it sort of... kind of doesn't make a difference here. Yeah, you know what? I don't usually do that. Usually I would put that at the bottom. But I'll leave it there. Okay, I'll leave it in. Maybe bluff a little bit that... I don't know. No, there's not much. I don't think he's going to really change what he's doing here. Based on what I'm doing. But yeah, I need to Once Upon a Time for a green land. Problem is, it's so late now, it is actually going to be kind of hard to defend our Night Pack Ambushers. Simic Flash is really a tempo deck. Sometimes you have to play it a little more aggro. Sometimes, yeah, see, sometimes you have to play it a little bit more control-y. But overall, it's all about tempo. And we don't got it. Well, there's a source of green, although, yeah, it would come into play tapped, so we're going to grab the forest. Put that into play. I'm going to still attack with the sailor. I do have a backup sailor, I suppose. You know what? No. We'll soak the Knight of the Ebon Legion on the sailor, I think. So he's got full mana, which I do not like. But I really have no choice. At this point, a shock would, like, destroy my Night Pack Ambusher, but, like, what am I going to do here? I can't not go. Oh, yeah, it's going to kill you that way. Well, that's the way it goes. At least we have more. And the knight here isn't going to get an extra token. Oh, he's going for direct damage, which I can't blame him. Let's try to finish me before I can gain some control. Oh, and he's got a... What kind of deck is he playing? Okay. Well, Sinister Sabotage a little bit late, but... The problem is I can't... I'm dead. I mean, I can put out the Night Pack Ambusher to block the Knight of the Legion, but then he'll pump it and kill it. And I'm not killing anything along the way. Well, what a frustrating video with, like, just nothing but lose, lose, lose. That is actually very, very disheartening. So that's unfortunate, but there'll probably be some more Magic in the future. Folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.